like to show you a really simple knot called a Rya knot, which can be used to add some interest and texture to your weaving. So you're going to start with a length of yarn, and you can make these little knots anywhere you want to as you're weaving, but what you're going to do is start in and go under any two warp threads, pull the yarn through, and decide how long you want the little tail of it to be, and then we're going to cut it there. Okay, so you've got a piece that's under two warp threads. Then you're just going to go in between the two threads that you went under and grab the center of the yarn. So you've got a little loop coming out with two legs on either side. Then we're just going to stick those two legs through the little loop, and then just pull that down. And you've got a little knot right there. If you make a whole row of little knots like that, then that's just an interesting added texture. When you're finished making the little, they're almost like little tassels, then you can go back and trim this too. So maybe you just want it to be a little bit shorter. You could trim each of these. And this is another interesting way that you could add a little bit of texture to your work by making a series of those knots. So let me show you one more time. You're going to go under two threads. Okay, so in this case I'm going to go under the two that were right next to the two that I just did. I'm going to pull the yarn through, leaving a bit of a tail so that I can work with it. Trim it. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to pull through the middle to make a little loop. And then I'm going to put the ends down through the loop. And then just pull. And there's a little knot. It's called a Rya knot. You could leave that long if you want to. You could also trim it. So this would be an interesting way to create just a little bit of texture in the center of your weaving. Then I can continue weaving around that. I think what I'm going to do is make a few of these knots along this line, and then I'm going to continue in with my green. This might be another way to make like some wispy clouds if you wanted to work in something like that into your landscape design.